trenches.
Live in the trenches. Welcome back. Coach Tim here.
Coach Hardaway.
Coach Juice. We here. Everybody ready to get it in, man. So we got on tap today,
First
y'all.
things first, man. Big weekend. Celebration Bowl. For those of you that don't know what the Celebration Bowl, that is where the SWAC conference winner plays the MEAC conference winner. Those are two HBCU conferences. So we know that Jackson State is led by Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. So, let's tell me more about Jackson State. Give me something about Jackson State. As far as how many points are they averaging the game?
Jackson State, I personally haven't checked theirs, but I know one, first they're undefeated. Two, I want to say they're leading the conference in offense and points per game and offensive EPA efficiency. Shadur, from what I've been seeing, like I don't know the exact stats, but I want to say so far he's had over 30, 40 touchdowns, passing touchdowns.
I think they're 30 touchdowns.
Over 3,000 passing yards.
Sure.
But ever since they stepped in, I want to say that offense has just been.
But let's remember now,
just been rolling. Honestly, three seasons.
They've been rolling the last 3 seasons. But what people ain't talking about is last year, in the same game, South Carolina State stopped them right in their tracks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They stopped all of that. So not a lot of people talk about that. Obviously, because just Coach Prime overshadows a lot of that. But I tell you something, this North Carolina Central team, man, they average 38 points a game.
And I actually have it put up right here myself. Jackson State does as well, 38 flat points a game.
So North Carolina Central at about 38.36, and they hold their opponents to 20 points a game. So defensively, North Carolina Central. So defensively, they're led by Manny Smith. He totaled 55 tackles this year. So the defense is well spread out as I look over these numbers.
So you thinking that North Carolina Central is going to do what? Coach.
I think North Carolina Central gonna pull off the upset.
Okay. Jackson State. On defense, they're giving up about 233 total yards.
I'm gonna go back to the team.
11.2 yards a game.
Shadur Sanders.
Defensively, they're giving up 11.2 yards a game. 3.9 sacks a game. Right? Ferocious pass rush. That D-line, the D-line is ferocious. You got Mr. Aubrey up in there, number 45, that backer.
Yeah.
Right?
He's nice.
Beast 2, right?
Yeah. And North Carolina.
Hold on. And then the offense where they ain't throwing the ball deep, chunk yards, all that. They spread the ball out even to offense. That what makes it hard to do what? Defend them. They spread it out. Who you gonna game plan to? You can have 3 good defensive backs, right? But they go 5 wide. They got 5 good receivers. Who checking who? You zone it up, go ahead. We're gonna chunk it. We're gonna chunk it underneath. You bring everything up. You going man, 1 high, 2 high, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go deep on it.
I mean,
outside.
Well, let me say this.
Okay.
Let me speak on this on North Carolina Central.
What?
North Carolina Central had the Conference Player of the Year, their quarterback. Okay.
In the CIA.
In the MEAC. No, in the MEAC.
In the MEAC?
Yes. So.
Okay.
Let me show you.
In the MEAC.
Passing. Darius Richard he threw 24 touchdowns opposed to 10 interceptions. All right. He got Conference Player of the Year. Now, defensively, Manny Smith. This kid's an NFL prospect too. This Manny Smith kid. So I'm going with my Eagles, man. You know what I mean? Fly, Eagles, fly. It's going to be the same thing. Last year, let's not forget, a MEAC team stopped the old Jackson State in their tracks.
When was that?
Last season. Oh, everybody forgets about that. They didn't complete it last year.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going with North Carolina Central. Going to send Deion to Colorado with a loss.
Well, I think that this team is a team of destiny. You know what? Defensively, they stop. Defense travels. Offense.
You already owe me a steak there.
You owe me a steak.
You already owe me a steak.
Defense travels. Offense, not too much, but defense travels. Right? Offensive wise, he averaging. I mean, the quarterback is still averaging almost 300 yards a game. Passing. Right? We ain't talking about the rushing yards. Running back, nice. He nice. He gets those short yards.
Rating the 158.5.
Ted, who you? So
QB rate what?
So what I feel like. So listen, what I feel
QB
like.
rate 158.
So what I feel like the table was saying. So what I feel like the table was saying. What I feel like the table was saying is that both of y'all going against me again, huh?
Yeah.
And that's what you're Jackson State. Hey,
Deion,
fly Eagles fly. North Carolina Central.
Deion ain't going to Colorado with no hell.
Huh?
He ain't going to
Man,
Colorado.
let that up.
And them kids ain't gonna let him.
Prime time rolls out to Colorado with the double.
Only in prime fast.
Right? Half stepping on them down the sideline.
Black National Championship is on the line.
Come on, man.
Now, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and slide to the Power 5 schools, Power 5 teams, and actually slide straight to the playoffs. Which I feel like these playoff matchups are a little interesting with with how they shaped out. Seeing Ohio State didn't
Interesting.
Yeah.
They got TCU up in here, man.
Hey, I mean, Ohio State didn't get the chance to play for those.
So I'm all good for parity. So are you saying that TCU doesn't belong? That's what you're saying.
I don't think they belong. You gonna see come the game.
But let me ask you this. So TCU don't get it. So let me ask you what. So you would take out TCU and put in a 2-loss Bama team? Is that what you're telling me?
Who have TCU? Yes. Who have
So
TCU
you
play?
put a 2-loss? I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
Who have TCU play?
Huh? They ran the table in their conference and happened to lose.
Who have they played?
And double overtime in the conference championship game. They ran the table. Alabama lost 2 games. So so you're going to put a 2-loss Tennessee team in. A 2-loss Clemson team. No, TCU deserves to be in the top 4.
By chance. By chance.
I mean,
By chance.
so what you saying? So who you going with to win it all?
Ohio State.
Okay.
2 solid wins by TCU. Win over Kansas State by 10 points. Win over Texas. 17-10.
Now, if the Kansas State win a solid win.
They lost to Kansas. They lost to
Kansas State.
It did come
The
back.
Kansas State team has a great coach.
They do, but they beat.
No.
So
Kansas State has a great coach.
They split with them.
And they lost when it mattered.
Yeah.
And they lost when it mattered.
But they split with a team. It's hard to beat a team twice in a year. They split with them, 1-1, lost to the champ, and double overtime. Came all the way back. I like that TCU team. They tough.
You like them?
They tough.
Okay.
They tough.
So let's talk about Michigan versus TCU then. John,
I think TCU gonna put up a value.
Jim Harbaugh.
I think
He's
TCU.
my Ravens. Jim Harbaugh, right? Jim Harbaugh and them people up north.
TCU gonna put up a fight, but Michigan gonna prevail. I believe that.
Now Michigan's running back is out.
Yeah, but number 7, I believe number 7
Yes,
is better.
the running back is out. You talking about the
Number
league.
7, number 7.
We all believe.
Number 7 to Ohio State.
We all can believe.
Okay.
I didn't know he was off.
So who you going with? Who
We
you
all
going
can
with?
believe. I'm going with that team of North to beat them.
Yeah, I still think they're gonna pull it through.
We all can believe, but look, you got a defense that's what ranked in what? Top, gotta be top 10. Michigan,
Top 4.
top 4. Offensive like elementary.
Actually, Michigan ranked 5.
You know, but they're gonna try to power ball to death. Run the ball under three tight ends, set sometimes unbounders. Play action. TCU ain't used to playing that type of ball.
They're not used to playing against it at all. That's Big Ten football.
They're gonna slow the ball down, so they're not gonna getting out there doing all that ripping and running.
And I don't
Like
think
they used to do.
I don't think they're gonna need their starting running.
So Blake Corum is out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Blake Corum, and he had a hell of a year. He put 18 touchdowns in the box for Michigan. He rushed for over 1,400 yards.
18 touchdowns.
18 touchdowns, he did. But this kid Donovan Edwards, though.
18
Donovan
touchdowns.
Edwards is, to me, the better running back.
18.
He's the better running back.
Okay, you saying?
In my opinion, Corum is good, but Blake Edwards,
Anyway,
he's better to me.
anyway, their workhorse is not there.
Yeah.
So,
Don't matter.
well, they're gonna get past
We'll
TCU.
get past
Anyway,
TCU.
go for it.
Okay, I got Michigan. Who you got, Harvard?
I'm going with Michigan.
Michigan next week.
Okay, now
They
we're
realize they
going
figured something out.
Georgia
Go
versus
against
Ohio
it.
State, man. Georgia versus Ohio State.
It's gonna be a tough one, but I'm going with the Buckeyes to prevail and get their face back. They going to play Michigan International
What are you
Championship.
going with on that?
What am I going with on that? Well, the only thing that makes me nervous is that Jackson Smith-Njigba has declared for the NFL draft. He's not going to play in this game
Don't worry about that.
due to injury. And well, this is why I say that, because I feel like Stroud misses him. He really kills the middle of the field, a lot of crossing routes. Marvin Harrison stretches the field. We haven't had that effective receiver that's able to charter the middle of the field. So I get nervous with that, and the fact of the running back situation. Mayan Williams, Trayvon Henderson have been unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So our run game kind of been stagnant because that Michigan game is just, the history tells me, and it makes me,
You called it like this. The run game was stagnant. The play call it. What you doing? Quarterback, take
off.
Take off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not play call. That's what I was gonna tell you. Right middle of the field. If the whole
But it is.
defense, if the whole defense got their back turned
But
to you,
it is.
what you expect your quarterback
But it is if you
take
don't.
off, man. Use your legs.
If you don't put them to the side and tell them, hey, we need you to take off and take the yard and slide.
That's Ryan Day, quarterback.
Take off,
coach,
right. Take off and
Because,
slide. Get the yard.
that's one thing I will say because
Talking about the game can be won.
both of y'all roll with us. Stay with this.
Listen, let me tell you. The days of JT Barrett, right?
We could go back to Troy Smith.
Whatever.
Every quarterback
Whatever.
uses their legs.
You gotta use your legs in
Every
big
quarterback
situations.
uses their legs.
With
No
big
situation.
situations out there, but they didn't use his legs. Didn't use his legs. Didn't try to run and get the first down. We could have ran and got. We could have made first downs and kept those drives
You
alive.
really could have forced him out
That was
of
the
the
issue. All right.
Could have forced him out of
Georgia.
his legs.
Georgia come with a stout defense up front. They got defensive backs.
Yeah, they
They got defensive back. They got a smart defense up front.
They got
Offensive wise, they stack. I just think a high brand football is better. We do have an issue where they've been draft, where they've been recruiting a lot of out of state guys.
players and everything.
But we hoping that Ohio Mystique can rub off on them. We hope.
I mean, Georgia defense, I think that we're going to have a balanced attack against them. I think that it's gonna be hard in this year to run the football. You know, especially if we got to start a young Hayden in the backfield, which I'm very interested to see what that. I really like that kid. I don't know why he didn't play like that in the Michigan game, but I think the Buckeyes gonna prevail. I think Stroud gonna put it over their head, and Marvin Harrison has a magnificent game.
Now they're gonna rotate that safety like Michigan did with Marvin Harrison and make him throw them other receivers.
Well, they got
So they have to win those one-on-one matchups. They have to win the one-on-one matchups. They have to.
It's about the run game. Two of those backs got to be healthy.
But
we speak about a lot of things. I think the key is Stroud using his legs to get out of situations because the most recent game that Georgia has to watch film on is against Michigan. He didn't use his legs not one bit, and Michigan defense was successful.
I mean, that game means something. You always look at the totality of all the games that they play. You want to know what tendency they got. So the issue being, like I said, I'm not really worried about the quarterback per se. I'm worried about the play call. Like I said, it's up to that offensive coordinator.
I'm worried about that Ohio State.
Either
I don't think
Either we're gonna go up tempo or we're gonna slow the ball down. One of the two.
So what you gonna stand on? You stand on the Buckeyes gonna be able to put a hold in that defense.
I'm hoping that the Buckeyes, if he let the defensive coordinator do what he does.
I hope you don't run that shitty 3-4.
I don't think that was his call because that's not something Jim Knowles do.
Emeka Buga.
So anyway,
also a 1,000-yard receiver for
so
Ohio State.
anyway, okay, so we understand that. We understand that. I got Ohio State. Who you got?
Buckeyes.
Who you got?
Hopeful for the Buckeyes, but I'm thinking Georgia gonna pull it.
Okay, so you got Georgia, whatever the case may be.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
What's going on, guys? CEO Dez of No Talk Your Shit. I'm here with Miss Sharita Carthon of Beyond the Algorithm.
Yeah, so hello everyone. I am again Sharita Carthon with Beyond the Algorithm. I just want to let you know that on May the 18th through the 20th at the Huntington Convention Center, we are going to gather with over 8,000 content creators, entrepreneurs, and small business owners to do 3 things. Number 1, get capital for these startups. Number 2, understand the social media algorithm for Black and Brown creatives. And number 3, understand your brand and how to market your business so that you can scale, automate, and make a whole lot of money for your business. I am so excited to be here.
Hey, learn more. Episode 2, YouTube channel, CEO Dez.
Let me put the link on here. How can I watch the show, man? Where do I watch?
I didn't put that on there.
Who did that? Dez?
Dez.
I mean, how do I watch this? I'm looking at Juice page if I want to get to the
You click
show.
that motherfucker.
Oh, episode 3, I do see the link up there. Talking all that shit.
Listen, I don't know nothing about that technology.
Back in the trenches, live, back in the trenches.
What's going on, man?
We
Get to this NFL right quick, man.
did that first segment on the college portion, college football. Now we about to get to the big leagues, to the NFL, especially closing in on the playoffs now. We all AFC North fans in here. Browns.
Don't even say that don't get
no
no recognition here. We is in Cleveland, Ohio. We will not recognize
Hey, you know,
a Ravens fan on this platform.
Browns, original Browns.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
So we're not recognizing no Ravens in the 2-1-6. We don't recognize that.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
It is what it is.
I mean,
keep losing.
Huh?
But anyway.
Keep bandwagon jumping. Y'all ain't from
Hey, I can
Baltimore. Y'all ain't from Beefwater.
Hey, I don't make it
You're
different.
not from Baltimore.
hey, that
Don't
team,
make a difference.
that team ain't do nothing but pack up and leave from Cleveland.
Okay.
They
Man.
ain't built from the ground in Baltimore. They packed up and left from Cleveland.
Okay.
But that's another conversation for another day. But if we go,
Your point.
We gotta start.
Your point is, now last week I said 2 touchdowns.
The recap. Yep.
Okay.
How much did they lose by?
13 points.
Almost 2
Two
touchdowns.
possessions.
Almost doesn't count.
It's 2 touchdowns. 12 points.
I
Right?
mean,
So y'all want to be assholes about it. It's 12 points. Yeah. Right.
it's 2 possessions, 12 points.
Right.
So.
Right. So what else?
Did you?
What else?
No.
Oh, this playoff picture coming.
Right now the playoffs start today.
We on the outside looking in.
Who's
And,
we? Who we?
Well, y'all not on my list right here.
We shouldn't be on the list.
Y'all not on my list.
Yeah, we in the hunt. We
So
on the
so
back,
so
we on the back end of the hunt.
So AFC, the playoffs started this weekend. Buffalo will be the number 1 seed. Now, the first 3 games on the slate. Number 7, New England, at 7-6 versus Kansas City at 10-3. Kansas City will be hosting, of course. That's a 2 seed.
Kansas City run through their mouth. Easy.
No, I wouldn't even say it's easy.
I don't start talking that Belichick. That's over with. So we don't.
Hey.
The man got Matt Patricia calling offense. Let's not.
I'm talking about his defense. I ain't talking about his offense. I don't know what the. I think Bill Belichick defense.
That defense
Won't
has
just get walked
been
through.
balling the last few
They
weeks.
been playing some solid
They gonna get
football.
walked down. They'll get walked down.
July been killing out there.
Yeah, they'll get walked down.
I mean,
So,
you know, it's
yeah,
funny.
so
It's actually funny you said it because what do we know the Chiefs for? Offense. Throwing the ball. Passing the ball, right? And right now, as of week 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, New England is 5th in pass defense.
But Kansas City is one win, one loss by Buffalo away from being the number 1 seed. So that offense obviously been doing something.
Oh, definitely.
They got him in that position.
You're out.
I mean, honestly, I think that the Ravens. I think you're gonna see them slide.
Well, we haven't got to the Ravens yet. We're still on that game.
I'm just
the 2 seed against number 7.
I said what I said.
Who you got?
The Chiefs.
Who you got?
Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with New England on that.
Man.
Now we're going with Baltimore.
So the Ravens gotta go where?
We have Baltimore at 9-4. Let's first get to the facts, Coach.
We're the top of the AFC.
So again, we would have. That's what I'm saying. Be respectful. We have Baltimore, the number 3 seed.
Well, can we do
right
this
against number 6 Miami?
What's their remaining schedule?
Who would be at Baltimore?
What's the remaining schedule?
Coach, we on something else right now. That would be at Baltimore. All right. Miami 8-5, Baltimore 9-4.
Strictly talking at the playoffs at the end of the day.
I get
The
that.
playoffs started.
But I like to also so who's are we playing in this second round?
Miami.
Loss.
That's the first round. We still talking about the first round.
With that, the Ravens in Miami, right?
Keep the main thing in mind. That's the
Okay,
first
the Ravens
round.
in Miami.
That would be an AFC wildcard game.
I believe that y'all already played once this year, right?
Yeah.
Got that mouth trouble. Y'all was up big. Y'all was up big.
Right. They came
and
back.
They came back and well.
Are you a football coach?
I'm going with Miami.
Okay.
Because I feel like Lamar Jackson is hobbled. Gonna be hobbled for some time. But I will say this: the Ravens did add Roquan Smith in the past couple weeks to their defense, but I'm still going with Miami.
Okay. Who you got?
And next, I would go with Miami too. More so just because Lamar his power's in his legs, and like you said, he hobbled. You kind of take his power, you ain't 100% that take him.
And we don't want to live on
that's y'all football thoughts.
And the facts are the facts.
Unbiased.
So, my unbiased opinion is that we want to keep this in mind is that's if the playoffs started today.
That's y'all football thoughts.
The Ravens' remaining games are the Browns, the Falcons, Steelers, and the Bengals. So this thing can slide.
You know what?
Understand as a football player.
I want to change.
No, we ain't changing nothing. We ain't changing nothing. Thinking about the football coach.
Miami
and Baltimore
in January.
But the thing, so all that stuff you talking about, I hear you.
The weather.
I hear you, but you already made your choice. You done made your choice. I'm gonna get to the facts. Baltimore, Miami. That game, that first week, we was rolling on.
Fell apart.
What happened? Healthy.
No. During the game.
The facts are the
facts.
facts.
That's a fact. The fact was the defense was just getting themselves, getting their groove. They weren't holding on leads. They couldn't stop the run. We would have made that trade. So the defense playing well. Second day in jail. They gelling. They coming around. They hitting their stride. Baltimore gonna win that game. I got Baltimore.
Would it help you or not help you, Lamar Jackson? You're not gonna win that game
like
without Lamar Jackson being healthy.
Lamar Jackson be 40%. Beat them bums.
40%.
Anyway, stop we back.
That's the boy that won one playoff game. He's talking about you be 40%.
Tennessee. Anyway, Tennessee.
Miami? Yeah.
Hey, we moving on. Tennessee. Tennessee versus Cincinnati. So we got the Titans at 7-6. Number 4 seed versus Cincinnati Bengals, 9-4, the 5th seed.
I like Cincy.
I like Tennessee.
I like Cincy. And if you've been watching Cincinnati defense, the last couple weeks, they've been. I mean,
Logan
that
Wilson
kid
had like 12 solos last week.
And Reader, the D tackle, was just all over the place against the Browns last week.
Everywhere. Run,
So,
stopping, pass.
I mean, you talking about
batting balls down.
the Bengals defense is.
It's about matchup though.
It's about like they stuffing the run. They already stopped that. Just 2 weeks ago, they went up and stopped Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Stopped all that. So
Matt Vrabel gonna have.
You say defense travels.
Matt Vrabel defense gonna travel.
I don't see that.
They would have to come see them at home. Let's go again.
So that's a good matchup.
I got Tennessee.
That's a good matchup because Tennessee offense can travel. Because
I would have Tennessee in that matchup.
Their strong suit is running the ball.
Head over to the NFC. Philadelphia, number 1 seed, gets the bye at 12-1. Jalen Hurts playing, hey, outstanding. The small receiver name came from Alabama.
Said Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith. Oh
Yeah,
man,
Heisman Trophy winner.
he's still the beast out here.
Hey, I seen something and it made me question. So I'm gonna ask this question first. Y'all think it's Hurts or y'all think it's the team?
No, I think it's Jalen Hurts. Always been a Jalen Hurts fan. We watched national championship game together when he got pulled in college. I never liked the idea that, everybody was saying it was Tua. He's become everything that they said that he wasn't through the hard work and dedication and just, tying himself to becoming a better passer. The boy really throwing the football around. Leader for the MVP. So, no, I think it's him. I think he's really improved as a passer and he's coming into his own as an upper echelon quarterback in the NFL. What you think, Jules?
I think he's good for that system. They're using the system.
That's all you can. Every quarterback.
But also, they've got weapons around. They got receivers around. The receivers make you guys go back to a few years ago. A few years ago, Green Bay versus Tampa Bay. Tom Brady went to go win the championship. Down there a few years ago, you had Mike Williams from Tampa Bay. The throws that Brady was making during that championship run were like terrible. Floaters, down the sideline.
Yeah.
But those receivers going up to get the ball, they going up on the jump balls and grabbing them out of the air made it look good. Those same type of things when other quarterbacks make those type of throws, it's terrible. No, the receivers play a big role. So when people when they're on those NFL shows, they say they know when people quarterback need help. I think Jalen has those receivers who go out and make those big plays. He got 2 receivers.
I think it's about ball placement too, though. His ball placement has improved.
He really got 3.
But you got those athletes that's gonna go up there and get the rock.
You still got.
They playmaker. They're gonna go get the rock. They're like Brett Favre, not Brett Favre, but Tom Brady. His throws be, but he had. Mike would have made it look real good. He make it look real good.
We all work hand to hand.
I think you said he's good for the system. You said he's good for the system. I think it's more.
I think it's the system.
I agree with you. I think it's the system.
For Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
It's the system for every quarterback. What are y'all talking about? It's the system for every quarterback. So saying it's the system,
but he has weapons.
Well, is it the system?
He has weapons.
Yes. It's the system.
He had weapons.
Okay, but wait, how else we compared Pat Mahomes been in Kansas City his whole career? Mm-hmm. So we go. Of course, it's the system.
He has weapons. Hurt has weapons.
I was gonna ask you, who do you think has more weapons on the offense, Pat Mahomes or Jalen Hurts?
I think they both got about the equal number.
You said they got equal number?
I think Jalen Hurts got better right now.
Miles Sanders.
I think he got better.
AJ Brown, Quez Watkins, Devontae Smith,
Kelsey, Juju having a huge year.
He ain't cheated.
They ain't missing a cheater. They still got one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. They ain't missing a cheater.
Hey, but you know who?
They're not missing a cheater.
Okay.
You know who
But that's what Andy Reid do. Andy Reid is the king of offense.
So now you say, okay, so that's another conversation. Now we're gonna go to the New York. So who you got for that game? That ain't got them. They got bye week. New York Giants would play Minnesota if this was the first week.
Giants will play Minnesota.
Playoffs.
Yeah.
At Minnesota though.
Inside, I'm gonna go.
Giants had a rough week last week, so at Minnesota.
I go with Minnesota.
I think I go with Minnesota too. At home. The Giants defense been playing pretty solid lately. I don't know if Daniel Jones ready to pull it through. I don't know if he's ready to pull it through in this first
Daniel Jones
time.
kind of scared me.
Well, let's.
Kind of
Then you got the Commanders. It will be the Commanders and 49ers.
We didn't make our picks first, Coach. Hold on. Like, y'all moving a little bit too fast. Who you got?
I'm going Minnesota.
Who you got, Coach?
I'll go Minnesota. I don't believe in Daniel Jones in that moment.
I got New York Giants. I got to roll with Wink. New York Giants.
He gonna buy a lot of steak dinners, man. This is crazy, but I'm gonna accept them all.
Washington Commanders.
And the 49ers.
7-5-1.
Slightly well done.
Versus the San Francisco 49ers at 9-4. Washington at San Francisco.
The 49ers.
6 seed Washington.
Debo should be back. Just get Brock Purdy starting that quarterback. 49ers defense is amazing. Just more so than anything, let's talk about that defense.
That defense
kind of give you a Legion of Boom, Legion of Boom kind of feel. You know what I mean? How they play. You know, with the front seven really letting the back of the defense really, shine. It's because of that front seven.
Led by Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, and Warner's in he's heavy in the run game and the pass game. So that's always an extra, just a run stuffer for him.
So who you going with?
San Francisco.
Bang bang Niner game. So
Clean sweep.
Cowboys at Buccaneers.
That would be the final game.
That's with or without Debo. Clean sweep.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying. We gotta do better, y'all. Do better. Tampa Bay, 4 seed. Dallas will be the 5th seed. They going to Tampa Bay. 10-3 Dallas team versus 6-7 Tampa Bay team. But they got Brady.
Dallas.
You got Dallas?
On the road.
Who you got?
Brady.
I got to roll with Dallas on this one.
Brady. Boy, you tripping.
I got Brady.
Yeah, old man, hobbling to the sideline. But a wounded dog is still a dangerous dog.
Hey, man, it's Brady.
Cowboys defense, again, I'm not even just looking at the Cowboys at the offensive standpoint. Defensively, they stout.
Oh, man.
Like you say, defense travels. So
Michael Parsons.
I mean, so that's the defensive analysis. Everybody gave their picks for what would be the first playoff game of the week. Had the playoffs started this week. Okay, but now let's get to the real fruit of things. What about this week? What's going on?
Baltimore and Cleveland.
Let's talk Baltimore and Cleveland.
Let's
talk football.
Baltimore coming
Keep your feelings out of it.
We're keeping our feelings out of it.
Keep your feelings out of it.
We're keeping our feelings out of it.
Keep your feelings out of it.
So
let's talk
Lamar Jackson's Wednesday. He having practice.
Okay.
Like I told you, that boy played this week. He gonna be out for the rest of the year. So if I was you, I preserve him.
What else?
If y'all thinking about how to playoff run, and that seems like we did the last year.
What else?
Tyler Huntley not gonna be enough.
Okay, what else?
Deshaun Watson get more comfortable in his offense. What you doing each and every week, each and every play?
You Cleveland fans make a lot of what?
You just stood up here and just made 5 excuses a segment ago. You just made 5 excuses
I think we make
a segment ago about the sorry Ravens. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all might not. Hey, listen. Let me say this.
What?
For the Ravens, but if Lamar Jackson don't come back, it's very possible the Ravens won't win another game this year. It's very possible they won't win another game this year.
We just won down to Pittsburgh.
I said that's then. I said it's very possible y'all might not win another game this year. And the Browns gonna. Boy, listen.
Did you see the shot? Have you seen the shot Watson this week or last week?
Yeah, he was great improvement last week.
He been terrible both.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's been terrible.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
So what did he do?
He threw for 276 yards. I think it was 28 for 42, a touchdown and an interception.
What was the score?
Can we talk about the defense?
What was the score?
They lost by 13, 21-33. I want to say it was something like that.
I will unbiasedly say, I don't think Deshaun Watson really played a good game.
Okay.
I personally seen him miss a couple open throws.
I mean, them throws guys
them balls were down to the ground. Man, he had a couple when he put a pass rush in his face.
You talking about 5 yards away.
The pass rush in his face. Yeah.
Come on, man.
He made the right decisions. But guess what? His coming out party will be versus the Baltimore Ravens Sunday, 1 o'clock, First Energy Stadium. I promise you that. Lamar gonna be in the locker room.
Lamar never lost to him.
It don't matter. He on the sideline. He on the sideline.
He'll make a difference. He got defeated against him. He never lost to him.
Lamar might not be playing.
He on the sideline.
Lamar's your
He only been to the playoff one time.
Can we talk about football?
We just talking about it. We talking about it.
Okay, so are y'all gonna stop the run game?
Yeah. Without Lamar?
Are y'all gonna stop the run game? I'm asking y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet on that.
I'm not. I ain't.
Are y'all gonna stop the run game?
We're gonna have trouble with the run game.
Cause y'all gonna have
talk
about him.
Who?
The defensive end. What's his name?
Miles Garrett.
Right, I didn't know his name.
You know his name.
Anyway,
hold on. What did you say?
We run against him all the time.
Hey, don't be disrespectful.
We run against him all the
We ain't
time.
about to be disrespectful now.
We run against him all the time. He always going home.
We about to send y'all last time.
He always going home.
Just make sure
Y'all about to pull up
just make sure y'all answer the phone on Sunday.
Pass wide.
At 4 o'clock, just make sure your phone is
Pass wide.
No, I don't
Saturday.
get low. No,
Hey.
oh, Saturday. I'm sorry.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Who else going over the middle?
Huh?
Mark Andrews.
Tyler Huntley ain't
Sean Jackson gonna
He ain't
blow.
ready for
He
that.
gonna blow the top off y'all.
We ain't worried about that. He old.
Them bump corners.
Hey, watch him out.
You gonna
Corners terrible.
You gonna be
Hey,
disrespectful.
Newsom playing solid.
Newsom playing
Newsom
great.
playing solid.
Did you see him?
Newsom playing solid. Newsom
Newsom
playing
playing
solid.
great.
He been playing solid all
Emerson
year.
playing great.
That must be a plug because he did that camp for us.
Hey, listen. Shout out to
Hey,
shout
big
out to
shout out
Jim
to Greg
Newsom.
Newsom.
You know
man.
what it is.
It must be a plug.
You know.
But
So
anyway.
listen.
Anyway.
Greg Newsom playing great.
Hey, no.
playing solid.
What's
Mark
about that
Emerson
catch that ball on that
playing real
side
solid.
like this on the boys?
Hold
on.
I think he was ruled out of bounds.
Did you
for
see?
challenge.
Did you see the?
Hey, they
We'll
don't
be
make
sitting
good
there.
plays.
Listen,
in the
let's
NFL.
talk about this week. We
They
gonna
don't
do
make great plays. in the
Marlon
NFL.
Humphrey. We always eat Marlon Humphrey for lunch
When?
every time we play him.
Okay, so how many times have y'all beat us?
Last year we
We
split
split
it, right?
How many times have y'all beat us?
I ain't getting in all that.
Okay, that's
This
it.
game
But you
Sunday.
said you always beat us.
Deshaun Jackson gonna
Okay.
get better.
But you
And
always beat us up.
It's gonna be a big
Deshaun
win.
Watson.
Put like this.
I'm sorry,
Put like this.
Deshaun Watson.
Put like this. Offensively.
And Deshaun Jackson ain't doing anything.
No. Offensively, we're gonna rush for about 220.
220
Oh.
with or without Lamar.
It don't make a difference. We're gonna rush for about
Oh
220.
man,
Wow.
Pass wide, we're gonna get about a buck 80.
$180 ain't
Play good
enough.
special teams.
That ain't
We're gonna
enough.
win the ball. We're gonna win the game. We're gonna play good defense, good special teams.
Score. Give me a score.
That ain't no problem.
Score the game.
That ain't no problem.
What the score I told you?
I don't remember.
27-33 Cleveland.
You lost your fucking mind.
27-33 Cleveland.
Oh my
Hey.
Lord.
What you rolling
I
with?
said
What you rolling with?
I said 22 to 10. Baltimore.
Baltimore.
22 to 10. I'm telling you, if Mark Jackson if he don't play, we might end up kicking about 4 or 5.
Now, we might get
24-13 Cleveland. Snap it.
stab it. Boogie.
24-13.
Miles Garrett, big
Tyler Huntley
day.
ain't
Multiple
enough.
sacks.
Who?
Lamar ain't healthy. Tyler Huntley ain't gonna be enough.
Don't play Lamar Jackson this week.
I mean, are y'all gonna talk any
Don't
football
play.
here?
We just
Y'all
talk-
just talking from your heart.
What is football? Tyler Huntley ain't
With
gonna
who?
be enough. How many points?
So you take Tyler Huntley over Deshaun Watson in the quarterback matchup?
Yeah.
False.
Oh man,
Now
that talking football.
And then
That's
goes
really
in.
hard.
Nah, he
man.
talking about he the godfather of this, and he gonna say
Oh man.
Lamar Huntley over Watson.
Why?
I thought you knew football.
Even on
Watson
a
ain't
rusty
got
day.
it.
Oh.
Even on a rusty day.
Watson ain't got it.
He ain't got it.
No, he ain't got it. And plus, the Ravens ain't that. We never lost to them. We ain't lost to that fool.
Man, he only played.
I don't care. We ain't lost to him.
Man, y'all played
Hey,
two
it's
games
the first
against
time
that
for
man.
everything.
And we ain't lost to him.
It's the first time for
I
everything.
don't care about none of that.
Saturday 4:30, right?
4:30 Saturday.
4:30
Make
Saturday.
sure you answer your phone.
I'm be down there. I'm be down there in the stadium. Watching the game.
Like, don't go to sleep, cause like every time y'all be sore losers, act like you and Rich, act like y'all fell asleep at the game.
Every time I've been there,
every time y'all lost, cause he been down there.
Every time I've been there,
he been down there
Hey.
like so long.
It's the
Every
first
time I've been
for
there, they
everything.
won.
It's the first time
Acting
for
like they
everything.
sleep.
Hey, every time I've been out there, they won.
Hey, and they
Dog pound.
bring up the
Ravens flock.
too.
Ravens
Dog
flock.
pound.
Ravens flock.
We gonna see
22-10. Ravens prevailed. Roquan Smith, beastly out there. He gonna beast them all day.
Sean Watson, 2 touchdowns, 220 passing yards. Nick Chubb, 125 rushing yards, 1 touchdown.
Put like this: we number 2 in the NFL in takeaways.
Miles Garrett, 2 sacks.
We number 2 in the NFL in takeaways. And y'all got that rookie center out there.
Saturday 4:30. Be there, be square.
Third center, hey, lunch meat. It's lunch meat.
Episode 3. Episode 4.
It's lunch meat out there.
5,
Lunch meat.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's lunch meat.
It's a wrap in the trenches.
Catch y'all next week.
These brown little Cleveland clowns
Go
out here.
Browns.
Dog pound.
Cleveland clowns.
Dog check.